everybody? Tuesday night, March the 3rd. We are in March already. This year is going by quickly, I gotta say. But I hope you're having a good night tonight. Of course, we did not. We thought about streaming yesterday, but it's like, man, I'm just gonna take the night off. Why not, man? Well, I feel much better, and I got a lot of work done to boot, so that's always good. I have an announcement for members, so if you're a member, we'll wait a little bit and then we'll have a membership announcement. I've got something cool coming. Anyway, what else we got? Who's in the house here? Rhonda in the house. How you doing? Good to see you. I'm doing great. How about you? Impish, yo, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Steve in the house. How's it going? King JR22, good to see you again, man. Hope you're doing great today. Thank you, Rhonda. I'm doing great today. It was a nice day today. Not too bad. Donald James in the hizzy. All right, what's up, Donald? Good to see you. Mike just says, no warm-up, man, so I'm playing again. I wish. I haven't played anything today. Not a lick today at all. Rhonda says, still Colorado. There you go. We still Florida around here. But yeah. It's nice and it's warm, getting warm again finally. All right, let's see. All right, everybody's in the house at this moment, so let's keep the warm-ups going. Kind of do some things from Sunday that I did, and move around. I got a couple of new things. And would you believe the new song of the week went through a third? I worked on it a third time, and it's even better than before. But man, that tune had some stuff going on. But yo, let's try this one. It'll turn it back here. Okay, we're getting warmed up here. Oh, man, hope you're enjoying the show so far. We got a lot of stuff to cover today. But surprisingly, feel pretty well warmed up. for not playing guitar all day, but we'll see. We'll try the next one, and if I get through that, then we know for sure. There you go. Judy knows. Lick it up. That's right. Cecil, yo, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Nightmare Online, yo, what's up, dude? Steven Suting, hello, hello. Nightmare, thank you very much. Abrams Crank, or Abrams Skank? Abrams Kank, I'm not sure. Could go both ways. But thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Orange Juice in the house, hello. Courtney Matthews, thank you very much, very much. Okay, well, we're just going to keep on going. You know, the less I talk, the more I play. So no problem. I appreciate the comments either way, but you know how we do. People like me to play, people like me to talk. There's no fine line. But let's go with this one. I'm definitely warmed up. There's no doubt about it. You wouldn't think I would be, but man, that's what happens though. When you play as much as I do, you just get warmed up quick. Cecil, I've been playing for 30 years now, buddy. 30. Abram says, found your own way to do shred sounds up. Very cool. Very, very, very nice of you to say, Abram. Appreciate that, dude. Donald says, cool, that means more playing for me. There you go. Let's do this. Juji says, warming up nicely. I'm trying. I'm getting there. Thanks, Cecil. Appreciate that, dude. Graham, thank you, buddy. Impish in the house. I'm doing good. How about you, man? Cecil said, chill out. My girlfriend's on this set. She already DM'd me, bro. But I told her she needs to work with you on your guitar playing. Kidding. Impish, there you go, buddy. Starter says, Brody's playing Cinema Girl for the first time. It's really good. I'll have to rewind that later to watch. I saw his Instagram post about it. That's good. Cool, dude. What's up, buddy? Good to see you there. I guess maybe it's because I took several sips of Voltage prior to this show. Maybe that's what's going on. Back on Voltage this week, everybody. All right, well, let's kick in. We're going to slow things down just ever so slightly. Albeit it does pick up at the end. But let's kick into this. New 1010. That's called New 1010. That's a pretty cool one. It's a ballad that turns into something crazy. I hope you did enjoy it. I'm having fun tonight. We're just going to do whatever. Cause it looks like it's going to be a nice, slow Tuesday from what I can gather, which I like. Just like to chill. I mean, if we get to 81.2, that'll be a miracle at this rate for tonight. But I appreciate everyone hanging out. I truly do. What we got there? There you go, Cecil. Slumber Heat. I'll talk about Halloween. I want out to live my life and to be free. It's a great tune, man. I used to play when I was like about 16 years old, man. I haven't played it ever since, but I do love Halloween. That's true. Donald says, warming up quicker than a marshmallow stick. That's right, man. It's hot. I think I forgot to turn the AC down, Stardust, if you're listening. So it might get warm in here. King Jr. with the super chat, brother. Thank you very, very much, man. Great to see you tonight, and thank you so much for that kindness, man. We appreciate you, bro. Chris Starry, thank you, dude. Thank you, Juji. Cecil knows he's crazy with it. That's right, man. That's how we do. Dean in the house. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, and thank you very much. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that, man. Francisco said, that's Strummadeliculus. I know. Eddie Munson says, do you do song requests? I don't know, man. I stayed in my pinned comment that I do 100% original songs. Now, seeing that you're Eddie Munson, I can only hope it's not Master of Puppets or Master of Puppets. Because you probably couldn't type it anyway. But, yeah, I mean, if I know it, buddy, I'll play it. If I don't know, I just move on with life. Dude, you know, singer activated. Yeah, I remember, a little bit of that Halloween. It's like a... We all built in little falls and Michael Kiska, what a singer. Amazing. Thank you, Stardust. Francisco's always some of your rips are healing. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. There's Nashi Cat. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. You're in for a nice surprise today, Nashi Cat. We got a wonderful new original that we wrote on. Well, it took me Saturday, and pretty much Saturday and Sunday, and some of Monday, yesterday, to get this tune together. But it's good to see you, buddy. Mama Shredder, how you doing tonight? Devin, thank you so much for subscribing, bro. I appreciate that, man. Karmic Paulson House, I'm doing great. How about you? NYC, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you tonight. Now she can't say Laurel just had a great stream. She's very good at singing. Absolutely. She keeps working. She keeps doing the lives, man. It's going to keep growing and growing. You know how I do, man. Thanks again for subscribing, Devin. I appreciate you, buddy. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, we're gonna get smooth with it. Lovely Suave. I love playing this song. Let's have some fun with Suave. Donald, if you're ready, Suave time. Let's go, bud. everybody. That's called Suave right there. That is a smooth jam. I tell you what, I enjoy that one a lot. It's fun to play for sure. All right, we're going to go crazy on the next one. Those who know, 0906 is in the queue, ready for action. But it's great to see everyone. I appreciate you hanging out tonight. Tuesday's a wild night, of course. You never know. Especially when you take a day off from YouTube. I swear to God, YouTube just will hate you. Even if you take a day off, YouTube hates you for a day or so. But it is what it is, And I'm out here having fun, having a good time. That's all we need to do. Let's see where we leave off with. I'll probably play that on Friday, that one. That's a cool tune. That Juji tune is cool, that one. I like how the drums kick in on that. But yeah, we'll probably do that on Friday night for sure. There you go, Nashiket. King says, can you play the Star Spangled Banner like Hendrix? I don't do drugs, King, no. So it's not even a rumor. It's a fact. Jimmy took about 5 hits of LSD and he placed them in his bandana prior to his performance at Woodstock. So I don't think Jimi Hendrix could even, if Jimi Hendrix was alive, I don't think he could do that. But yeah, that's a crazy thing. I heard that since I was a little kid, man. My parents had the Woodstock double album, yo. But yeah, I would never try that. Especially, it's not even a football game or a baseball game or a basketball game. It's like, man. One day I'll do something for the Tampa Bay Lightning or the Bucks or something. I'd love to do the national anthem for them guys. Jujino Suave, that's how we do. Ruben from New Mexico, good to see you, buddy. Now she got this is Rick's equivalent of melted butter. Oh yeah, that's pretty melty. Thanks, Mama. Thank you, Nashiket, Karmic Pulse, Jeep Guy, King Jr., Juji. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Nashiket. Nashiket said the drum composition for the chorus deserves some. There you go, man. Chorus of the year. Don's like, whoop, there it is. The YouTube will despise. That's true, that's true. Don Fillinger, how you doing tonight, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah, that's right, Don. She can't. Yeah, that Vente Amari, man. That's a crazy cool tune, man. Nice exposition as builds and builds and builds right in that drums, man. It's a nice one. Good chord progression too. Karmic says, "What color is your guitar? Can't tell if it's purple or black." Yeah, it is purple. It's actually called metallic. I'm sorry, violet. What is it called? Metallic violet is what it's actually called. Yeah. That was the official color of that one. And Nashiket said, Rick don't need drugs. He is drugs. I know. So anyway, I see a lot of members here. So on probably tomorrow afternoon, I'll be releasing a new video about the guitar that I bought recently. The one I've been looking for, the one I finally found. I got the video done. I'm going to probably upload it tonight and have it scheduled for members first, probably in the mid-afternoon, and that will go for about 24 hours, and it'll be released to the public. So I'll keep you posted on that for all the members. I see a lot of members in here, so thank you so much for your continued support. But look out tomorrow around 3 p.m. Eastern time for a fun new video. It's really cool. Let's see what's up. Juji got Donald James' channel. Y'all, if you ain't checked out Donald, make sure you do. Give him a subscribe. I'd love to see it. Denny in the house. How you doing? Good to see you. Absolutely. It's getting warmer here in Florida, Denny. That's for sure. Laurel, how's it going? Good to see you. Karmic says violet, metallic violet. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, they had, of course, they had black. They had metallic violet, candy blue. And the one I'm going to be doing a video for, the one I have a video for is coming out tomorrow for the members. Everyone else can see it on Thursday. But yeah, it's a cool one. It's a very cool jam. It's I've been looking for this guitar for years, for a million years. What we got? I'll tell you what, Augustine, there's a shirt on here that says, "Shut up and play." You should buy that shirt. It suits you, yeah. It suits you well, bro. But hang tight, man. We got something going on here. We got something for you. How about this one? 0906, ready for action. Let's do it. That's 0906 right there. That is a really, really cool song. I really have. I think I'm gonna. There's a part. The first chorus I think is too long. I'm gonna probably go back and update that, cut it in half, because it's a weird transition, but it's very cool. But I'm always working on this stuff. You know how I do. But I appreciate all your comments and thanks so much for hanging out, yo. I'm doing good, Laurel. Hope you're doing great today. Nashi Kit, Juji was ready for that one. That's right. Nashi Kit knows that hit you like a truck. That's right. Nashi Kit, thank you, buddy. Nashi's like, Nashi Kit, Rick, just how? I don't know. I just do things. That's all I know. I just start doing stuff and it just comes together. Thank you, buddy. Karmic Pulse feeling it. Noah Doe, there you go, bro. Good to see you and thank you very much. Nashi Kit's feeling it. Isaiah Pereira, God bless you, brother. Thank you very, very much, man. Nashi Kit, especially in that fast run. That's a crazy one. Karmic says, insane speed, make it look easy. I'd try, buddy. I worked very, very, very hard in my life to achieve the things that I can do, but anyone can get there. They can. You got to put that time in. There's so much dedication it takes, and today's hard for dedication. It's very difficult for dedication. Nashi Kit knows that's ridiculous. That's right, buddy. That's right. Denise knows Speedy shredding for the one. Well, we on fire at this rate. Nashi Kit, thank you. All right, Augustin Luna's feeling it there. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I crack jokes all the time, buddy. Because I do have a shirt that's called Shut Up and Play. Not that you said it, but did I put up the Shut Up? I do have the Shut Up and Play shirt today. There you go. But it's something we see when people, it's like, I do a lot of talking, and people are like, play. We'll be playing. But I appreciate you, dude. Very kind of you, man. C.S. Mills, thank you so much. Don's feeling the metal. There you go, brother. Laurel knows that's right. I think Nashi Kit coined the new phrase, ridiculous. That's right. Cass Tom, he said, I'm starting to play. Any advice? Yeah, man. Number one, have fun. Don't worry about anyone out there besides yourself on your guitar, man. Don't worry about nobody. Just do your playing, do your work, and have fun doing it. On top of that, learn as much as you can, as fast as you can. How to play chords, how to play scales, how to understand chord progressions and things like that. Those are the top things I would tell you, man. But all in all, have fun no matter what. Don't be like all these people that come into my chat and go, I quit because of whatever I do. And, they're like, I quit because that guy is so good. Or bro plays better than me. How? I don't get it. Don't be like that guy. Enjoy what you do. Have fun. Work hard, man. That's all you can do. Donald says, shut up and play shirts around the month. Nice. Thank you, Donald. Yes, speaking of shirts, I believe Thursday I will have an incredible amount of new shirts to wear. Not that I don't already have a ton, but yeah, there's going to be a whole new, probably 2 weeks worth of shirts coming of all different cool designs. So get ready. We're going to have some fun new shirts coming soon. I promise you that. Laurel said, I quit singing because you play spring. I know. You should. That's funny, though. People say that all the time. You know how we do. But you keep doing what you do, Lauren. Or Laurel, people will come. You keep doing what you do, and they'll start coming to you. Carol Sis Gomez, thank you so much. Now she gets Rick gives knowledge away for free. People say, I know. People don't listen. They don't, buddy. Trust me. I tell people a lot. I literally tell people exactly what to do, and they don't do it. That's okay. It's okay. I throw it out there. It's up to y'all if you want to pick it up. Todd S, what's up, dude? Good to see you. He said, great advice from a guitar. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Laura gonna have a shirt. Laura gonna get her own shirt. No more singing. I quit everything. That's gonna be your shirt, Laura. We can make that for you if you like. Let's hook you up. Alan says he got a very quality shirt that's cool as hell. It's Coffee Cup Rock. That's what's up, Alan. Thank you so much, brother. We appreciate that. Carl says, muchas gracias. Thank you. All right, what's next on my list here? We're gonna do some weird rock song. I think this one's kind of fun. We're gonna heavy it up, rock it up a little bit on this jam. And I think after that we'll do the song of the week. See how that rolls. All right, let's hit this rockin' jam. 0524 it is. Like old rockin', old 80s type of metal jam right there. That's a funny one to play. That's cool. That's old rocker for sure. Something I probably write when I was like, in a band and whatnot. For vocals, most likely. But that's a cool jam. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't play that very much, so. But there we are. We're playing all kinds of weird stuff. I don't even care to know. All right, where we leave off with there? There you go, Laurel. Nashiketsu. I learned from you, Rick, and I'm sure I speak for me in the chat. I believe that, man. And now when I say everyone, I mean there's a good percentage of people that do listen. There's a very larger percentage that don't. But those that do listen, I appreciate you, because like you said, I'm giving this this knowledge out for nothing, because I'm trying to pay it forward to all you that are trying to make it in this world. That's what's up. Donald said, "You pay for that shirt." There you go, man. Laurel says, "I want one." All right. We could probably make it together. I'll have to remember exactly those words. Stardust, remember. Laserbeam says, "Do you like the newer?" I've not played any new Jacksons, bro. No, all mine are made in Japan, and the ones I've seen that I would probably buy are MJ series, Japanese. So I've not tried them though. I was feeling that. Todd says Indonesia Jacksons are phenomenal. Nice, dude. I've never tried. I've seen them on Facebook Marketplace. But yeah, they're just not the style I'm looking for. You know, I look for a specific style of Jackson. Carl says, "Thank you so much." Nashiket's feeling it. Jude G, there you go. Nashiket knows the epidemics cannot be contained. Mitch Talagai says, "Someone called the doctor. This dude is sick." Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. But this made me laugh. Nashiket come back and say, "Ain't no cure for the rickness." That's right. The only prescription is more shred. Also, that guitar growled. Oh yeah, that's an angry kind of a song. You said never heard that before. Nice. These guitars make some wild noises. It always cracked me up when I was the album Leash Law. The Leash Law album I did. There's a song called Dog Face, and at the end of the solo, I wanted it to sound like a dog, like barking, like woof. And I got it at the very end of the solo. If you listen to the end of the solo of the song called Dog Face, I do this crazy slide and bar thing. It's like it just goes woof. That's pretty cool. But I don't think I could ever do it again though. Thank you, Denny. Thank you, Timber. Alan Wright knows that was lightning. Thank you, brother. Iron Diet knows we make him scream. That's right. Salford, thank you very, very much, man. Now she catch it. He does that low whammy growl too good. There you go. Dude, he says, "Why did I buy tickets for a show when I can just come up here?" That's right. That's right. There you go, C.S. Mills. Now she catch that was a fun one. That was a fun one. All right, Laurel says she listened too. That's very good. Yeah, and you do. I told you exactly what to post on your live the hashtags, and you got them right. I told someone else the other day. So I just post this, and this. That's all you need. 3 hashtags. Okay. Every video, 50 hashtags. Like, I tried. You know, I tried, man. I tried. Thomas Way, I've never heard that name in my life, buddy, but I hope you enjoy him. What my name, yo? What's up, dude? Thank you so much. Kari says, "Can you play Paganisme? Paganisme? I never heard that in my life. Thanks, man. Good to see you nonetheless." Karmic says, "What are the Holy Diver pickups like in the new Jackson Pro?" I never heard them. Man. I'm looking at getting some Seymours. I got one of my guitars. I want to swap out these DiMarzios for Seymours. Gastron, thanks so much, buddy. Oh, Juju's gonna go see Necro Gobblecon. I know. I got a friend, Jason Sukoff. He's a big metal producer. I think he might have produced them or something. But he's always got Necro Gobblecon in his on his Instagram. It's funny. Didn't he know this is a Shaler? It's German. Shaler licensed Floyd Rose. I think the Japanese, Jackson came up with they worked with Takeuchi, I think it was. Todd said, "What would your signature guitar of your design like this guitar right here?" That's it. Jackson remakes this guitar. This guitar hasn't been in production since 1995. All they got to do is get the blueprint, make these exactly like this, and there's your signature guitar. And this thing rips, man. I'm telling you, man. Laura says she can make the bass make on it. There you go. That's what's up. Gastron, he says Pink Floyd has an album called Animals. Each song is named after a particular animal. Or each song. Okay, in the way he's guitar. Oh, there you go. That's funny. I never heard that record, honestly. That's interesting to know. I might have to check that out. Donald says metal music is actually a comedy. It's so full of I hear you, bro. Shake the Stars, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Derail in the house, Happy Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday, brother. How you doing today? Dude, you said small. I know. I have a strangely small world outside. I don't know how. I know a lot of people in this world, and a lot of people that I've known that were nothing or something now. It's crazy, but it's cool. Now she gets a lot of males, just edgy theater kids. Maybe I don't listen. I don't listen to new stuff. I rarely listen to anything that just comes out. You know, like at least the last 10 years, I probably haven't listened to much of any new new metal band. And a lot of the old metal bands I like, their albums fall flat for me, honestly. I stick to what I love, the old stuff, you know. The stuff that I grew up listening to, it still hits me. Stuff that they do nowadays doesn't hit me as hard, man. 'Tis what it is. All right, let's see if I can pull this song off, yo. This is the brand new song. I think Stardust called it The Hunted. And it's starting to sound like The Hunted now, big time. So, Nashiket, you're in for a treat, but I don't think you have to hear this one. And everyone else, this is the newest version, completely perfected. I swear, this one's it. That one might, your kids might like that one, and that's a crazy one. I don't know. That one's like pretty wild right there. That one like I don't know. There's something crazy about that song. There's something really crazy weird about that song. I don't know what it is. I thought the song was cursed at first because it just wasn't going the way I wanted to go, and then it just started. I started getting it, and working on it, and that's where it's at now. So there's been a lot of struggle getting that song together, but I hope you enjoyed it. I was trying to think of that line from Back to the Future. He's like, "Your kids are gonna love this," type of thing. Because that song right there. I think is for very, very sophisticated ears, and most of you have those sophisticated ears. That's for sure. Martin Luna, how you doing, buddy? Kelly, how are you tonight? She says, Rick, I'm watching you and Brody. That's what's up. Thank you so much. It's great to see you, Kelly. Hope you're having a great week. Nah, she can't. Rick was the latest. What was the latest metal band it did for you? The latest metal band, it was Motionless in White, I think. I still listen to Motionless in White. I kind of got into them about 2010, and I've listened to everything ever since, man. And they're not shred metal or anything like that. They're just a really good band. I like their style. I like the writing style. So that's probably the one, man. But yeah, no, I don't. I got a couple things I've heard, like there's a band called Sunburst, but it's a friend of mine I know named Gus Drax, who plays guitar, and it's a really good band. But it's like, I listen to, there's a couple songs I really enjoy, and then the rest of it's like, it's good, but it's not something I can listen to over and over sometimes. Razenhouse, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. How you been, dude? I think TikTok officially hates me now. I posted a video today. I don't think that thing got one view. I think TikTok just messed up anymore, man. Now she gets, all right, the face is melted. There you go. Hamster from Walls, how you doing? Perk Franklin, he knows, man. Ain't no excuses anymore. That's right, buddy. Thanks, Nashiket. Wendell Moraes. Obrigado, amigo. King of Corey, he's like, holy moly. There you go, bub. Rob Kerr says, the old stuff seems to be more genuine. It wasn't quantized and manipulated to fit in the digital settings on a computer. That's right. World of Metal had to be done in the studio. Exactly, man. Like when I recorded, all the albums I recorded were all done in the studio. We played the song with the drum. I played the songs with the drummer. We recorded the guitars, recorded the bass. There was no, it's just like nowadays it's just so manufactured and plastic almost. It sounds good, some of it sounds really good. I like a lot of the production of these bands nowadays are unbelievable. There has been a major jump in production, which I do enjoy. As a producer myself, I do enjoy hearing that. Thank you, Nashiket. Ray, I don't know. You see Mike in a day or so, but it's all good. He'll probably check it out. He'll be here this week, probably. Thank you, Darrell. Raz was feeling it. Thank you, brother Juge. You thought that was epicness. Thank you. That's a crazy song. That's a crazy song. Nashiket knows that. Whammy control's just out of there. Thank you, buddy. I'm doing good, Rob. How you doing, buddy? Thank you very much, man. Nashiket got no words for that one. I feel you, dude. It's a crazy, wild jam. Karmic Pulse, thank you very much, brother. And there you go, Nashiket. You rock, bro. Thank you so much. Todd said it reminds him of Virtuoso Violin, so there you go. Steve was an on out one. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Nashiket, that song goes there. I know, man. And I'm still kind of working on melodies and things like that, but yeah, like on Saturday, I got all I had on Saturday was the guitar, the bass, and the drums. That's all I had. So I played it. And then Sunday I took almost like another 2 hours I found some bad things. I fixed those things, added some orchestrations to it, and played it Sunday night, and that went better. And then yesterday I started looking at it again. I was like, oh my God, there's all kinds of messed up parts and weird stuff. Went back again and cleaned this thing up. It's unbelievable. I went the extra mile. I probably put almost 5, close to 6 hours in that song alone. Crazy. I can't read, it's Korean or Japanese, but thank you so much. They said hello. Down said, I don't know why I was trying to play along. Well, I should have been listening. I haven't heard enough. I mean, I barely played through this. I think Sunday was a really good playthrough but the song wasn't all meant. The song still had problems. Annette, how you doing? Good to see you tonight. Hope you're doing well. Now she says Rick in the Back to the Future will be fine. I know, right? Carrick says sure can't make the guitar. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Annette. I appreciate that. Hope Blue's doing good tonight. Yeah, it's Chris, I know. So I wonder what Rick would think of Big Sticky Mess. What's that? Sounds interesting. Raz said he's good. He just woke up. I feel that, dude. D says some new epic song influenced by certain circumstances. I know. That's how we do it. Now she can't say you forgot studios exist. I know. That's why people always like, when you putting an album out? Yeah, when I get money to put an album out. That's crazy. Because I got to go. I'm going to the studio. I'm not going to just record my stuff at home. I'm going to a studio where everything is amazingly sounding. Richie says, play Jet Set TikTok, one in your way. All right. Go like the video, maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of over TikTok, man. TikTok is TikTok, man. I'm doing very well on Instagram and Facebook, strangely enough. All right, what we got here? What haven't we posted? 11. Man, time is just slow. I've burned through so many tunes. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8 songs already. 8 songs in an hour. Can you believe that? Oh, I don't know. It's a slow night. Yes, a lot of playing. Otherwise, yeah, it's the slowest night I've seen in a long time. Don says Big Sticky Mess, a local funk band. Interesting. Raz says I don't get enough love. It makes him mad. You have more talent than any artist on this gen. Man, I appreciate that, dude. I try, man. I try. Richie says, so it's on Insta new trends as well. Yeah. Instagram and Facebook have been popping off for me lately. Got millions of views over there. Like insane. I can't get a million views on YouTube, but I can get a million views on Instagram and Facebook. Very strange. YouTube's strange these days. It's affecting a lot of people too. But what can you do? You got to just play, man. You got to keep uploading. You got to do your thing. You got to have fun. That's all you can do. I don't know. What y'all want to hear, man? You let me know. I could be playing all kinds of stuff, but we don't know. You want Speeder? You want Storm Rider? You want any of the classics? Symphony 40? Let me know. Raz said you need to get Insta and start putting his tunes on there. Yeah, Insta's great, dude. Every platform has a billion viewers or billion users. Instagram has a billion users. YouTube has a billion users. TikTok has a billion users. Facebook they all have a billion users. It's mostly active. Absolutely, Raz. Nashike, that's a no. No. I've literally made probably 1 penny on that whole dang thing. Crazy. Nashike, I'm gonna write these down, man. Nashike talking voltage. I did have Intimidator written down. And a song, I don't know what it is. 0228. I'm not sure what that is. All right, Nashi Kid talking voltage. Donald James talking KI.com. All right, I got it. Steve's talking Speeder. Nashi Kid says anything classical. Okay, I got one. Sugar. And now wants to hear some. I got something for you. You know what I haven't played in a while? I haven't played Vivaldi in a while. That's for sure. Huskin' Core, you must be new here, buddy. I do 100% original songs. I don't play Pantera, but I got this one for you. How about this one for There's Pantera for you. Pantera's starting to become the new Metallica anymore. What's up, DCP? Good to see you. All right, we got Symphony 40 from GS Bob. All right, Symphony. G wants harpsichord. Well, that's a lot of stuff there. We'll actually do Vivaldi now. I haven't played Vivaldi in like a minute, man. So we'll do Vivaldi. I've been meaning to play this for a while. We'll do some classical pieces. We'll do Vivaldi, then Symphony 40, and work our way around. Here's a Cold Winter Night, Vivaldi. I'll tell you what, man. This intro is the hardest one to catch. Okay, there you go. That's Vivaldi. That's Cold Winter Night right there. That's a cool jam. Vivaldi the man, yo, that was crazy. I always enjoyed that one. I probably put that together mostly way long time ago. I was trying to write. I've always been trying to write another song to rival Symphony 40. I've yet to do it. That comes pretty close though. That one comes pretty close. But Symphony 40 got a beat, and you can dance to that one for sure. But yeah, I love that one there. All right, let's see. All right, so I did see a Symphony 40, so we'll keep the classical masterpieces going. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Jeep guy wants, or Steve wants freeze. All right, so we'll do freeze. All right, Raz, no problem, brother. Have a great one, man. And which one's the harpsichord, Juji? I got a couple harpsichords. Something in particular. Rich says, play my favorite. All these are my favorites. Karmic says, gotta appreciate Les Paul for a minute. That's true, bro. That's true. Nashikет said, classical Rick is the best, Rick. Thank you, buddy. Oh, Nashiket, thank you. Yeah, Nashiket, the intro is always so damn, I know, right? Probably something like ABBA. I sound like an ABBA beat or something. Alan, thank you, bro. Frankie D, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Thank you, Annette. Impa says, sorry I missed your stream. I was at Brody's. She was like, oh, that's no problem, buddy. Hey, if you can support Brody needs all support he can get right now. We need to get him. We need to get some crowds of Brody's. I don't know how I'd do it, man. But you know, YouTube messing him up too, man. YouTube messing everybody up. I don't know. I think YouTube just picks and chooses. You gotta keep going, and maybe one day it'll pick you too. Nashiketsu, he thinks I'm more classical than metal. We just have straight free. That's true. That's true. Thank you. And Daniel B, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Ippa said, bro, he's doing some typo. That's what's up. He was playing something, or Cinnamon Girl, from what I understand. That's pretty cool. Then he said the hardest, but always dope. Yeah, I know. Zigzag, thank you. Nashika, that sweep cleaned my room. There you go. Thank you. And that Zigzag, no, we set it on fire. That's right, bro. Holy moly, it's our attorney, Schlemming. How you doing, buddy? He says, my man, Rick, hope life's treating you well. Sorry I haven't been able to stop by. But I see, thank you, bro. Yeah, everything's been going just fine, bro. Thank you so much, man. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing great out there. Dale, indeed. Michael Schenker. Very young guitar player with the Scorpions at first. Then he started his own, well, I don't know, was he a UFO after that? And then Michael Schenker group? I don't know the history of him, to be honest, but I know Michael Schenker very well. Yes. Nashiketsu says the Marriage of Figaro Overture. That's interesting. I've listened now. I listened to that. It was kind of different. There was the Magic Flute is one I've been trying to really put together. The Queen's aria. That's like, man, it's I'm trying. I have a lot of classical pieces that I like started, but I can't get them going. Or can't get them the way I want them. Let's say that. Casey, that's the stuff he enjoys when he's most when you play something I can see having you fun. Absolutely, that's a fun one there. Karmic, there you go, brother. All right, Donald gonna get him some OJ. That's what's Impish knows. We gotta get Ingve in the chat. I know. I had a friend of mine. His name's Alan. He played drums for Ingve, and he tagged Ingve in one of my videos and said, Ingve Malmsey would love this. I was like, man, that'd be awesome, man. Just like one like from Ingve would mean everything to me. Gamelin Dan said Eric didn't answer. That's a bummer, dude. Man, keep trying. You keep trying, brother. You keep trying. One day, if he answers, man, and says, and I see him playing Speeder, for example, I'll be like, all right, man. I got you, bro. Richie says, do your favorite one. The next one's one of my favorites. Juji got Brody's link. Anyone who wants to go support Brody, make sure you click that link and go check out Brody. We truly appreciate it. Yeah, it's Symphony 40 time, everybody. Let's kick into that. that Symphony 40 right there. We're doing some viewer requests, subscriber requests tonight. Oh, we got that. All right, we did Symphony 40. All right, we got it. All right, what's next on the list? We want Speeder next. We have a Speeder request, so we'll do Speeder. We'll probably save Catacomb for the very end, so stick around for that. Oh, let's see. Dan, the Gambling Dan says, why do you hate me? I don't hate you at all, Dan. But you have to understand, if Eric Johnson doesn't care about me, why would I care about Eric Johnson? If Eric Johnson couldn't learn one of my songs, why would I learn one of his songs? I'm here making a name for myself. I'm here playing my original songs. And I've done that since day one. I won't bow down to some long-ass cover song, you know what I mean? It's a great song, I'm not gonna lie, there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm not gonna waste my time trying to learn that song just for one person or 10 people, when in the end that won't matter because you don't care about me, you only care about me playing Eric Johnson. And that's how it is. So I don't hate you personally or hate your idea of Eric Johnson, but what I do is what I do. And if you want to support me, that's awesome. If you don't, it's fine. I get subscribers every day. I lose subscribers every day. It's called churn. If you're in the corporate atmosphere, you know what churn is. You gain and you lose. Then you gain more, you lose others. You know, it's just it's a constant cycle. And I don't even know if you subscribe to me in the first place, my friend. But if you do, thank you. If you don't, no worries. Anyway. Impish, yeah, Al Atkinson, yeah. He was the original singer of Judas Priest, I think. He definitely is no Rob Halford, that's for sure. Nicholas, thanks for the jewels, brother. I appreciate that. Nashi Cat, he says, I'll say it, Rick is greater than Ingrid. Oh, thank you, dude. That means a lot to me, man. You know, if there was no Ingrid, there'd be no me. There'd be no me, that's for sure. Isaac Franca, muito obrigado, amigo. Thank you, Nashi Kid. Denny, thank you. That's your favorite. I love it. Rob with the super chat, brother. Thank you so much, dude. He says he loves the music. Always great to hear. Great to hear you go through the comments. I see a lot of people skip through, but you pretty much get them all. Thank you, brother. I try my hardest, man. Mike, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. We were just talking about you. Raz was talking about you. He said, where's Mike? I said, Mike will probably be here. Ibis said, I love to play music professionally, but been off keyboard for almost 20 years. It take me a while. I know, dude. I didn't play for a while myself, man. You just got to get back on the bicycle, get back on the horse, whatever, and start to ride it, man. That's all you can do, brother. Thank you, Nashika. Karma says, when you play live, is there a certain sound level that you like to play at? Yeah, I can only imagine a wall of Marshalls make it up. Yeah, you know, I mean, I swear to God, dude, just for your own information about wall of Marshalls, if you look very closely, go watch any Ingve video, you'll see the wall of Marshalls, but you know what you're gonna see? One microphone on one cabinet. That's all. He don't have that turned up, man. You don't need to do that anymore. Maybe back in like the 70s, like late 60s, 70s, yeah, you would chain a bunch of Marshalls together and pump them up. But yeah, nowadays you don't gotta do that. You just need one microphone. And that's it, man. That's it. Trust me. I used to have dual stacks, dual stacks. I had Mesa Boogie stacks. I had Marshall stacks. I cranked them up all the time, but my hearing is still pretty good. I think it's because I used to have some sort of earwax problem. Sorry, and I'm sure it's gross, but I had some sort of earwax thing, and I always thought there was like a coating. It would just not bother, any sound wouldn't bother me. Weird to say, I know. But there's only one time in my life that my ears rang, and that's from someone else's concert. I went to TNT, Loudness, and Striper. That's probably the loudest thing I've heard in my life. I couldn't hear straight for like a day and a half, man. I was like, oh my God. But other than that, I played my Marshalls, my Mesa Boogies back in the day. Never had a problem. But yeah, nowadays, you don't need to crank it up. They got monitors and in-ear monitors and stuff like that. That's cool, though. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate that, my friend. Tim D, thank you, buddy. We trying, man. We trying. You're welcome, GS Bob. Appreciate you, brother. Cole Blake, he says, do you know? I don't know him personally, no, but I know who he is. He's a fantastic player. Great player. Gratitude, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Don says, I always thought Richard Christie would show up. Richard, he's busy. He's a busy man, Richard. He's ever since I've known him, he's gotten that job at Howard Stern and rose up in that, got married, which no one ever thought would happen, and had a kid on top of it. So yeah, Richard's busy. But I did reconnect with him recently on Instagram, so that's good to see. And you never know, man. I might just hit him up one of these days again. We'll do something special. Imp said, I know, even though it's not original, I thought of starting a music channel and everything. Well, hey, nothing wrong with that, man. It's a good thing to do. I've seen like people that got like 400 or 500 subs, and they're like talking to Yngwie and stuff. I'm like, yo, I need to talk to Yngwie. How do I get that hooked up, man? Stanley fans, what's up, brother? Great to see you, man. FM, he says, Amadeus Quattro Valvo, you have the mouse. Oh, yeah. I don't know that one. That was, I stopped listening to Yngwie after the Facing the Animal album. The only album I really listened to was the Concerto album, and then Damnation, what's his album? Perpetual Flame, because Tim Owens is a friend of mine, and I wanted to hear what he sounded like with Yngwie, and it was good. That's for sure. Casey said, that's on another level. I feel you, brother. My YouTube says, to me, churn means butter ice cream. That's true as well. It's true as well. Now she says, Rick is a serious musician. I hope you would understand it. Some do, some don't. But hey, like I said, all I can do is what I do. And those that like it, stick around. Those that don't, move on. But, that's all you can do anymore. And I never set out to do anything. I just set out to just play. And here I am, so it's kind of cool. But, you see a lot of crazy stuff like this, and play my song, well, what's that going to do for me? Me playing someone else's song, that's not going to do much for me. I mean, and I play my cover solos, because that's something I did when I was a kid. I played those solos as a young kid. And I honor those, I tribute and honor those before me like that, but just to play Metallica, why would anyone do that? It's funny. And for what reason? You're not going to get anywhere doing that. Now she says, how many amps do you really need? Stack, don't stack. One cabinet. You just need one speaker. That's all you need anymore. You don't even need that. I got a Tonex pedal rig. I got to plug right into a pedal board, and it sounds exactly like this tone, 100% exactly. Elite Baiters, yo, what's up, man? Christopher says individual. No, Richard played on The Sound of Perseverance, and Richard played on the Control Denied album. Was it Man and Machine Collide? It was Gene Hoglan that played on Individual Thought Patterns, actually. And Gene also played on Symbolic. Yeah, and I was hanging around the time when they were recording Symbolic. I just missed them doing all the recording for Individual. Where I could have met Andy LaRocque, dang it, if I just met Chuck a little earlier. Impus said, Pete Pardo from Sea of Tranquility is one of, and Martin Popoff, yeah, he's been around for a long time, bro. He's been with the Brave Words and Bloody Knuckles magazine for eons, man. Nashika says, jokes aside, I think you bring more melodic substance. Yeah, it's true. Yngwie is a crazy shredding maniac, man. He don't bring he maybe brings the blues, the melodic blues and stuff, but he's just shredding now. He's just shredding. Karmic, I never heard that song, man. What album is that even off of? I've not heard of that. I don't recall it, that's for sure. Riley, what's up, dude? Rob says, the first time he heard Richard was on Sound of Perseverance, and it changed his approach to drums. Yeah. Richard's insane, dude. The very first day I met Richard, I was like, this guy is something I've never seen in my life. I've never seen this before in my life, what he was playing, man. It's unbelievable. I almost missed that, Mike. He said he's doing well. He's been playing Witcher 3. That's a crazy game. I never finished it, man. Yeah, I have it, and I have like the whole deal, man. I started playing. I thought it was pretty cool, then I don't know what happened. It's kind of fell off of it. Christopher says, yeah, that's Chuck had a tumor and died. Yeah, that's exactly right. He said Gene was the drummer. That's true. Andy LaRocque did play the 4 or 5 leads on that album. Yeah. Impish, did he play with Fear Factor? I don't know. Gene was in Dark Angel, and then he's played for tons of other bands now. Raja, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. How you been? Now she gets it. Rick must be surreal past your idol music. I never know, man. I mean, the only thing is I don't live in a cool mansion and have 5 Ferraris. That's the only difference at this rate. Maybe one day. One day. We'll see. We'll see. Christopher, he said you love Hank Sherman and Michael Denny. Yeah, some great players, man. Hank Sherman was insane back in the day, man. Very, very cool. All right, what's next? Speeder's next. All right. Buckle up, everybody. It's time to get fast. If this pick was held correctly. All right, this one's called Speed. Everybody buckle it up. It's going to get bumpy. right there that you know, and hope you're safe after that. That got crazy. That got crazy. All right, thank you so much for everyone for hanging out. I truly appreciate it. James Rouse said, just started listening to you and you're very inspirational. Must respect your skills. 101, I play drums and sing, but I can't wait to keep listening. Thank you so much, James. That's very nice, man. I appreciate that. Impus says, what do you think of Fear Factory? I'm not super familiar with them. There was one song, I don't remember the name of it, but I remember there was one song I really liked. God, I can't, it's almost going to hear it in my head, but I can't think of it. But yeah, it was a good band, man. They were heavy, very heavy. Very cool. It was that kind of almost like industrial, but it was like industrial, like metal. It wasn't like industrial rock, like Nine Inch Nails or something. It was like industrial metal. And that was pretty wild. DCP, thanks for the super chat, brother. He says, Rick, you're awesome, man. He'll keep tuning in. Thank you so much, dude. Ulis Muhammad, he says, Semangat Abanku. Now that's what's up. There you go, buddy. Nashiket knows right, strapping in there, man. Impus is ready. DCP, thank you. Tadio J, thank you, buddy. Nashiket Denny says, crazy speedy. That's how we do it. Nashiket says, how do you come up with such with some memorable melodies? I don't know, man. So a lot of times I play over things and I try and be the singer, my guitar does the singing, so I kind of have to sit down and play over stuff over and over and over until I find something that fits, like 0906, for instance, that one's got a very singable melody for the verses and stuff. So that's why I was trying to and it took me a couple tries to get it, a couple plays. And I think, a lot of like Speeder, I didn't have anything. I just started playing it and just come out with stuff, But you play it over and over and things start to stick after a while. Philo 230, yes sir. All originals here, my friend. DCP, thank you. Juji said that put the master in the pupates. I know. Karmic said, so yeah, was that Glenn Hughes that sang on that? I never got into that album, to be honest. I remember there was a song, maybe it was the Seven Star song on MTV, like they had a video of it. But yeah, I never checked that one out too much, man. It was like, let me think of, it was Born Again. I was like totally into Born Again. I don't really remember, I heard Ian Gillan left, so I kind of fell off the wagon, fell off the Black Sabbath hype train. And then I think I heard that Ray Gillan was going to sing on an album. And I was like, oh my God, it's going to be sick. And then the Eternal Idol came out and I bought it and it was Tony Martin, which was still fine. But I was kind of bummed about Ray Gillan not being on it. But I've since heard the Ray Gillan demos and they're fantastic. But the Eternal Idol was when I started getting back into Black Sabbath. And that's a great record. Because there's really cool songs on that one. Christopher said, it's one of Rick's top 10 songs. Thank you, brother. That's definitely a big fan favorite right there. Karmic, thank you. Josh, that squeal always on point. We try, man. Impa said if his mom was alive, she might actually like this. She didn't really like most rock or heavy stuff. She was a huge Elvis fan. Loved Jack. Man, there's nothing wrong with those. I'm a huge Elvis fan. I love Elvis. I can't wait for there's a movie coming out by Baz Luhrmann, the guy that did the Elvis biography movie. And he got all this old footage from like his some Vegas show, and I'm looking forward to seeing that. Evan, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Christopher Yates, Chet Atkins was a great player, and also Glenn Campbell. Yeah, both those guys are unbelievable. I actually have a Chet Atkins Epiphone guitar. That's really nice, man. It plays like horribly. Tim, he wants to know, do I use hard or soft or hard picks? Yeah, I use these ones, buddy. These are the second hardest pick that Jim Dunlop makes. They're 1.5 millimeter. Coincidentally, Yngwie uses them as well. Many shredders use them as well. They're the thing about them is there's no latency. So when you're picking the note, this doesn't bend. You can't. I've been using this same pick for like 3 years, dude. Maybe a couple times I dropped it, I had to grab another one off the table here. But I've been pretty much using this one pick for 3 years now. It's indestructible practically. But the best thing, it's so thick, man. You cannot bend this thing. And every time you play a note, you're getting zero latency when you're playing. So That's why I've always used them. Not totally because of Ingve. I heard Ingve used Dunlop picks, and I tried them all, but I started at the flimsiest thing, and I kept going higher and higher and higher and higher, all the way to the highest was this 2.0 millimeter. I was like, this is too thick. But now I was stuck with this one, the 1.5. Grego, thanks, bro. Appreciate that. Karmic says appropriate name speeder. I know. Well, the funny thing is, it was like a cutting room floor song for the band I was in called Leashlaw, where I was writing songs for another album. And it must have been like on the cutting room floor or something like that. And when I started playing again 3 years ago, I'm looking for songs to play, tracks and stuff. And I probably 6 months into me playing, and I found that one. I was like, oh wow! And it was called RR Speeder is what it was called. I was like, man, this thing is fast. Impa says Resurrection Pride was the song. I'm not sure. I'm not sure the context of that one. Evan said, Rick, I like your Eclipse guitar review. Oh, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that, man. It's a nice guitar, man. The guitars are really nice. I think if someone never bought a guitar, and I'm gonna start saying, when people go, I want to buy, what kind of guitar can I get? I'm just starting to play. That's a great guitar. It's got everything you need. And it's good for anybody, honestly. But yeah, I'll be doing another 2 week. I got a video. The crazy thing about that guitar, Evan, and no one knows this until probably now, it has 10s on it. I didn't know it had 10s on it. I could play it very decently, but I was like, man, these strings are hard to play, man. So crazy thing, the guitar player of the Misfits, Doyle Wolfgang von Frankenstein, hit me up on Instagram, and he has a string shop. He has strings for all kinds of players, and he said, dude, just go to my store, tell me what you want, I'll send you a box of them. I was like, all right. So he sent me. I wanted the Jeff Loomis Sentient 6 set. So the legend from the Misfits sent me strings from his store. It's amazing. So I've got a couple packs of these Jeff Loomis strings. I'm gonna pop them onto that Enya, and they're 9, so they should be a lot better. Zane Garcia's bienvenidos amigo. Good to see you. All right, Juji, no problem. Have a great night. Don says Speeder reminds him of the Jodie Foster going through the wormhole. Right? That's a great movie, man. I've seen that movie so many times. Zane Garcia, he talking about an Iron Man song. Which one, brother? Iron Man got 23 albums. Which one you want to hear? If I know it, I'll play it, but I only know so much. Thanks, Nicholas. He says, too sweet. There you go, brother. Donald talking about Suspicious Mind. That's a good one, yeah. It's a great one, man. Nashika says, Pick Lane is top notch. That's so niche, but important. It is. And not many people know about it. Not many people know about it. He said, kind of why I switched to no pick. Dang. It's like fighting against a Haitian. I don't know, dude. Impis says, what do you think of Rob Halford band after he left Priest called Halford? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Roy Z. An old friend of mine, Roy Z, who produced all the Rob Rock albums, produced the Halford Resurrection album. That was a classic record. I like the Fight stuff. I like the very first Fight album. The second one was decent, but not amazing. I didn't like that 2 stuff. It wasn't my style at all. Strangely enough, I didn't know this. John 5 played in that band too with Rob Halford. I had no idea. But didn't change my mind on it. But yeah, the Halford band's amazing. I mean, dude, you got Bobby Jarzambek on the drums, Metal Mike Klaskiak on guitar is fantastic. And Roy wrote all the songs. Roy wrote all the music, so it's pretty amazing. Excellent Clouds, what's up, dude? Good to see you there. What do we got left to do? So I think Steve wanted to hear Freeze, so we'll do Freeze for Steve. And we'll probably end with Catacomb. I'm guessing so, man. I got to get up and go to work tomorrow. I got to go in the office, man. Another day at the office. Where the hell is Freeze? All right, this song is called Freeze. We're drinking Voltage, but we're going to play Freeze tonight. Well, that's what Steve wanted to hear. Let's do this. called Freeze right there. I saw a comment and I was like thinking to myself, man, I'm not actually killing this one. Parts I was. I kept forgetting some things. It's a lot of notes. I play so many notes in a night, you have no idea. Well, you probably do not have any idea. Impish, I figured it out. Yeah, Resurrection. I couldn't figure. I was like, what's he talking about? Resurrection. That's a great tune. That's how you open a record right there. The Halford Resurrection album kills, dude. Okay, yeah, that was under his real name. That's cool, man. Yeah, he wasn't even John 5 yet. Evan asked, are they super light, Rick? Carbon fiber? I looked at the website. I was surprised at a cheaper price. Yeah. They are. It was about About 7.25 pounds. I'm not sure how that equates to what y'all do in Australia, but yeah, this is about 6.5 pounds, and that was like about 7.2 pounds. It seemed it felt very light. I had no problem with it. It sat pretty nice, and man, it's a nice little guitar, man. I think, and for me, I just keep it by the couch, so I can just pick it up and whenever I want to play, I'll just shred a couple notes and then, throw it back down, So it's real easy to pick up and play, I think. Nashikет, thank you, buddy. Yeah, we're getting there, man. It's a slow crawl. I mean, it's been a real slow crawl tonight. I thought I'd be like, we'll get 82, 81, 20, 81, 2 and no problem. But it don't matter to me, dog. We'll get there when we get there, man. Dan Boy asks, what speed alternate picking or run do you do? 10? Do you do 10s to try to hit 3 notes or 4? It really depends, my friend. Because like I got maybe like a lick like this. This was like. I'm doing like 6s in a lot of these, so. It really just depends. Sometimes I do, if an economy run, I'll do 3 notes per string. Some descending runs, I'll just do 3 notes. So sometimes I'll do like a pattern of 6. So it really just depends, I do a lot of, right now I've been practicing a lot of 16 note stuff, like. That's like 8 notes. I practice stuff like that, just stupid stuff, But I don't think about it. That's one big thing I learned from Iggy. Don't think about it. Don't think about what you're doing. Just make it work. Make it sound good. And that's all you can do. I'm not sure, Impish. Is he still streaming? Nashike says, saved it, Rick. Saved it, Rick. There you go, man. Elias, Land VO, what's up, dude? Impish said he loved that song, too. Thank you, buddy. That's a fun one to play. Thank you, Nashike. Nashike said, Freeze has some interesting bait. And I was like, Stardust always makes fun of it because like, boo doo 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 boo doo 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 boo boo boo. She's like makes fun of it. It was just funny. But that's how I roll. Karmic says, thanks for your knowledge on the guitar and equipment. It's great to be able to talk to a pro and get your feedback. It's my pleasure, buddy. That's what I'm here for, man. I'm more than happy to answer questions and things like that, Like I've been there and done everything, I've been there and done that, So if I can help someone along their journey, man, it's my pleasure too. Yeah, excellent. Claudia said, crazy. I remember all these songs. Look at Brother One. Yeah, I know. And I remember the song, but there's like little bits and pieces. I was like not kidding. Right? I was like, what am I playing right there? Are you dummy? I call myself the dummy. I yell at myself quite often. Aiden, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. How you doing tonight? Evan said people join the Discord for even more. That's right. If you want to check my Discord out, go to my YouTube page here. There's a link right in the bio page there. Noah loves Christio. Thank you so much, man. Stay high. Thanks, brother. Grego, thank you. Absolutely not. You're welcome, buddy. Frank Arajo. Muito obrigado, amigo. Keegan Duels, that's Freeze by me, Rick Renstrom. In case you missed it, my pinned comment says 100% original song, so that's what we're doing. 100% originals. But thanks, buddy. I appreciate you listening to it. Hope you enjoy it. Scott, thanks, bro. Appreciate that, man. Stay high. There you go, man. Feeling the flames. Noah loves. Thank you, buddy. Nashi Kit. He said all original songs by Rick. That's right. Frank Arajo, Brasil. Boa noche, amigo. Evan said, Freeze by Rick Renstrom. That's right. That's right. Keegan's like, you wrote that? Dang. There you go, buddy. Thanks, Excellent Clouds. Nashi Kit said, stick around. He's a genius. We're going to try, man. You put me too high up there, buddy. Not too much, man. That last song I wrote was in 12/8. The newest song of the week was a 12/8. But yeah, don't get too crazy with it. Unfortunately, I write so much crazy stuff already. If I start throwing and people get into it, I think if I start writing too crazy time signature stuff, people, it could turn people off, man, because people, not to say anyone here is simplistic, but people like something simplistic. Doesn't mean they can tap their head to. Trying to play something in 7/8, it's going to be hard for people to tap their head to. Like, it gets weird. But yeah, I haven't thought about it, man. I try and keep it 4/4, 6/8, 12/8, stuff, easy stuff, man. I shy away from 3/4 too. There's some box stuff I've been working on that's in 3/4, and I've been trying to convert it into 4/4. Don said Tim Hutch was trying to give him a lesson on diminished legato. I was like, what? Tim's a smart dude, man. He knows his stuff, man. Ain't no doubt. Dan boy, thank you, buddy. He's like love from down under. That's what's up, man. Love to see you guys from Australia. That's right. Evan's Australian too. I'm gonna be watching, hopefully watching this weekend. Australia is hosting the Melbourne Grand Prix. Formula One's one of my favorite things. Alex, good night, brother. Thank you, man. Unfortunately, there's some uncertainty in the Middle East that's causing some trouble, so I'm hoping that we race on this weekend, but we'll see. Nasty Cat says, weird time seems hard to be. I know. I mean, I give Dream Theater a ton of credit, man. They have a massive following, but, they have a massive following of certain people. It's not like, no, I'm not going to say, I don't know what to say. I can't say nothing about it. It's probably bad to say, but, if you look at a crowd of Dream Theater people, it's probably gonna be a bunch of dudes that are into that kind of stuff, man, into that progressive metal, progressive rock and stuff. I try and reach a different audience. I want to try and reach an audience, that everyone can enjoy. I think time signatures will mess with that. Don says music has to be palatable. That's true. That's true. Excellent. I actually have a freaking racing rig right to the next to me here. I don't use it anymore, but yeah, I was in this racing sims for a long time, buddy. I love them, man. King said he appreciate the time to interact. Absolutely, my friend. That's how we do it here, man. And some people don't like that, and a lot of people do. I think the people that do enjoy that outweigh the people that don't like it. So I appreciate you. Now, because I'll say Dream Theater is a guitarist, yeah, pretty much, pretty much. But I mean, hey, they're a great band. I like listening to them. But you see that the biggest hits was stuff like on Images and Words that was all kind of very chill 4/4-ish kind of stuff. It wasn't too wild, But that was probably their biggest album, realistically. But they have amazing. But they're all Berklee graduates. That's the big thing. You can't be a Berklee graduate and not do crazy stuff like that, man. This is for real. All right, let's see. Evan said he heard Midi-Strum is a little bit, yeah. There's a couple teams that are like kind of trapped because they're like in Dubai. There was a tire test in Dubai, and you ain't getting. There's no flights out right now, so it's like. So I don't know. Hopefully they're gonna drive out of there. I don't know, man. It sounds pretty scary, nonetheless. No, she can't. No, it's not too nice. Have to be. All right, man. That's it for me. We're gonna do one more song for y'all. A classic. This was Donald's request. Chaotic Calm. Get ready. We're gonna go wacko on this, man. If you thought Speeder was fast, you better chain yourself down with the biggest chains possible. Spikes. You're just going to be off the wall, man. This one's called Chaotic Calm. Let's crank it up. And if you haven't subscribed and this song don't do it for you, I don't know what else would. But I do appreciate everyone here listening. Check it out. calm right there, man. I hope you enjoyed it. That was a crazy fun song. It's very fast. It's around, I think it's 200 beats per minute, if I remember correctly. It's very fast. It's a lot of notes. I would love for someone to count all the notes in that one, because it'd be a lot. But I hope y'all enjoyed it. I truly appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. It's a nice slow night. I like that sometimes. It's just a nice chill night. It's almost like a Saturday. This is like a Saturday on steroids. Do we get one troll tonight? Amazing. I don't even know. But that's how we like it, and we appreciate you. Dan Boy knows bringing the chaos. That's right, buddy. Sonny Autry, how you doing out there? Good to see you. Thank you so much, Sonny. I appreciate that. Denny's feeling that. Boku, there you go. Now she can say this has to be the hardest one. Just out. I don't know. I don't know if it's that hard. It's. I mean, for me, it's fine. It's normal playing for me. But anyone else, that could be a very difficult song to play, I would think. Daryl Charbonneau, yo, what's up? He's at his face melting. That's how we do it, brother. Nasha Ket, Karmic, thank you. It made me laugh. Nasha Ket made me laugh. He's not even trying. This is what practice like. That's what practice looks like. A lot of it, absolutely. Boku, thank you very much, my friend. Dan Boy said 1,000 BPM whilst reading the chat. There you go. That's how we do it. I have to multitask. Thank you, Nasha. Carmen says, damn, if I could practice like that, I'd be happy, man. I feel you, bro. It takes a certain level of dedication. I mean, when I was a kid, I dedicated my life to this kind of stuff. And I probably dedicated my life till I was, from the age 15 to about 21 or 22. As I did nothing but practice and get better and better. And even I was still working on stuff, you know. I didn't practice as much, but I would practice certain things, you know, over and over and over, you know. I was very obsessed. I'm still obsessed with 16 notes. I'm very obsessed with playing. I can play 30-second notes incredibly fast, but 16 notes aren't as fast as I like, and I keep constantly working on them. That's one of my things right now. So I do practice. I still practice stuff. Nashigenos, that's it. Ridiculous. That's how we do it. Denny said, that's super duper hyper power. You know how we do, Denny. Thank you. Boku said, that's 2 times. It's like, I know we could save 2 people at a time with that song. Scott, thanks, buddy. Donald said that's a plethora of those. A couple plethoras for sure. Evan said, like Awesome Power says, Rick, 1 million notes. That's right. Dan Boy, you're welcome, bro. Thanks for hanging out with us. What's up, Enzo? Good to see you, buddy. Tim said, have a good night, brother. I've definitely felt like a Saturday or something in a good way. Absolutely, Tim. It was nice and chill tonight. Appreciate it. There you go, Boku. That's how you do it, brother. Thank you, John. Take care, Evan. Jeremy, he says, you're about to put the fire out on those strings. I know. I got to go get the fire extinguisher as soon as we shut down. Enzo said, liking the shorts. Who was the influence? I can't tell you. I'm waiting for someone to tell me the answer. No one has found out the answer to this yet. I don't know why. I did. If you go on Facebook, I put a hint on Facebook, but I don't think anyone's gonna catch that hint either. This is pretty fun, man. So if you didn't know, I put a video out on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok today. All right, Brody's still going. We're gonna send you over to Brody's, and it was called, you know, sometimes my influences show up, and I put in the comments and said, can you guess who the influence is? One of my best friends, he got the closest so far. He got very close. Don says, what was the question? You have to go on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook to see it, but it was called Who do you think the influence is I'm talking about, basically. Something like that. And I'm gonna see if anyone's got it, but no one has got it yet. My best friend, Rich, he was like, he named something. I said, bro, you're so close. You're like on the sun. He's like, okay, I know who it is now. I'm not going to say. I'm going to see if anyone else knows. It's funny. Boku said he didn't watch Brody yet. We're going to try and get him over there. Enzo, he said, Vinny Moore T-Mac. No, brother, no. Older than that. There's one guy, he's like Stradivarius. I'm like, bro, I grew up in the 80s, man. One guy's like, Dimebag? I'm like, Dimebag was only 5 years older than me. We grew up in the same time. That's funny, man. But it's fun. I'm having fun with this post. This guy's at bouncing now on the bouncing, bouncing too fast. But it's a very those who know could probably figure it out. Those who know probably could figure it out. But I'm waiting to see. But if you want to play the game, go on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok. All right, Boku said he subbed to Brody. We haven't gotten around. Oh, well, we're gonna go over to Brody's right now. I gotta go sit on the couch and get ready to go to work tomorrow. 10:30 comes awfully early for me. But anyway, I want to thank each and everyone for hanging out tonight. I hope you have a great rest of the day or night. I will be back tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern. That's March the 4th, 10 p.m. Eastern time. We'll be shredding again. And I want to wish you I don't even know what I'm talking about. I want you all to stay safe out there. Be good to each other and take care of each other. That's all we got. Enzo, I don't know. I mean, maybe a little bit like maybe one of the grandfathers of neoclassical, perhaps. Perhaps. I would say so. I would say he's the no, not David Chastain. He ain't grandfather yet, man. That's a great player. I love David. I actually got to finally get to know him on Facebook. Very cool guy. And he really enjoyed the cover tribute I did for him. So anyway, everybody, have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna go to see Brody, the Super Shredder. Make sure you follow along. Brody's a young shredder, and he's getting better and better each day. So come on over and we'll hang out with him. I'll see you tomorrow night at 10, everybody.